Hi, this is Tommy Hall with MathNook.com, and I'm here to give a quick overview on how to play the addition version of our MathPup Hop game. We have lots of different versions of this game. We'll have a multiplication, subtraction, division game out. We currently have a square root game out, and we have various fraction, addition, multiplication, division, and also subtraction versions where you'll add and subtract, multiply and divide fractions. And you can find those on the skill pages, which is on the main page of MathNook. And you would go to MathNook and look at games by category section, and there's a bunch of text links with the different skills. In this particular game, you click on the addition link and it would take you to all of our addition games. If you're not familiar with MathNook, we have lots of free math games to play, puzzle games, and teaching tools. And everything's always free to play and use, and there's never any membership or sign up required. Okay, let's take a look at the game. When you first start the game, this is the menu you'll see. If you click the More Games button, that will take you to lofgames.com, which is our sister site. It has more math and puzzle games to play, and there's never any membership or sign up required. Also on that site, the video button will take you to the page on MathNook that has this video in case you'd like to see it again. The instructions page will tell you how to play, but since we're going to do that, I'm not going to read through this, but here's where you would reset a best score. And your best score is kept track of until you click this button, and then it's reset back to 0. The reason you might want to do that is if you want to just, for whatever reason, start to try to get a new high score, starting over, or if somebody else had been playing on excuse me, on this device, and you wanted your own high score, if you want to reset it so you can see what yours is, then you just click this button, and it'll ask you want to clear the data, and you say yes or no based on what you want to do. Okay, that button I just clicked takes you to the main menu, obviously. Let's go ahead and click play. Before I start, I'd like to say there's no time limit in this game, but Blocky here is the guy that's trying to catch MathPup. And if he does, the game is over. And also, if you make 3 mistakes, the game is also over. And that's 3 mistakes per level, because basically you start out each level with 3 lives and you can make 3 mistakes. So what we're going to do here is you have a question at the bottom, and we're going to go to the block, and there may be multiple blocks that have the answer. And we'll double click on it. We'll move MathPup over there, and he can only move. Let's go ahead and show you. You can kind of see they're highlighted. It may not show up in video. He can move here, 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 and here. And I'm going to go ahead, and what I want to do is, if you're having trouble or need more time to figure out what the answer to the problem is, I like to go over all the way over here, and this gives you time to think before Blocky gets near to you. Now, one thing that I do a lot, and hopefully I try to avoid, is if you get panicky when he gets close, it's good to deliberately click on each block. Sometimes you get going too fast, the program thinks you've selected that block as the answer, and if it's wrong, you'll lose life. And I'll show you what I mean by that. If I move here and double click it, that was a wrong answer, I lost a life. So let's go ahead and get to the right answer, and you can tell he's on block 1. And I'm going to double click it. He gets a bone, a new problem. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is finish this out, so you can see how to play. And it's really not hard to stay away from. Every level, Blocky moves a little bit faster, but not noticeable. But if you do play 3 or 4 levels, you're going to have a little. He will move. You'll notice he'll move a little bit faster. You just won't notice it from one level to the next because the increment is so small. Now, in the first level, the largest add-ins that we have will be up to 5. So you're not going to see anything larger than 5 plus 5. The next level, the add-ins will be up to 10. And then the third level on, the largest add-ins will be 20. And so you're going to have varied anywhere from these numbers to be from 0 to 20 each. So you're not going to always have the large numbers. And as you play more, let me go ahead and get this, you'll have less answers to choose from. So it makes it a little bit easier to figure out what the answer might be. You can see how I dodged around him there. You kind of get used to his rhythm, and so you can kind of time it. I'll go ahead and you can tell as I'm clearing out the answers become easier to find. See, I scooted around him pretty quick. And he's on the 5 there, so I'm going to let him get over towards me, and then I'm going to zip around and get that 5, because that's the last 5 on the board. I'll go ahead and get this 3 here. And you'll see duplicates, especially in the first level, because the numbers, the add-ins are smaller. Let's go ahead and see if I can get in, get out. Scoot around them. And go ahead and get that one, and the last one. Didn't even need to check the last one. Now you have, tells you congratulations, you found all the bones. I got 100 for that level. My best score so far is 100. Let's go ahead and to the next level. And you see the add-in is now a little bit larger. So you get on the score, you get a little bit, I think 2 points. Let's check that. I think every time you get, yeah. And then you'll get, so that 2 times, you got 25 blocks, that'd be 50, and then you get 50 for completing levels, so that's how I got the 100. And let's go ahead and I'll show you what happens when Blocky gets me. He says, well done, you got a new best score, which I did, and it says your score is 102, and I get to retry, and that starts it back over on level 1. I didn't show you this, but this is the 3 hearts you have. If I click a wrong answer, you notice that I lost a life. If I lose all 3, the game's over, or if Blocky gets me, as you saw earlier, the game is also over. This button toggles the sound on and off. This toggles the music. So if I didn't want to hear the music but wanted to hear the sound effects, I would go ahead and leave it like this, because I hear the sound effects but no music. This button, or this button, will take you to the main menu, back to where we were. And so really that's how you play this addition version. We have lots of other versions, as I mentioned before. So as you get through the addition version, you might want to play the subtraction version, and as you get more advanced, you can play the multiplication and division versions. So I hope you have fun playing this game. If you have any suggestions, be sure and contact us at info@mathnook.com and let us know your suggestions or ideas or anything else you'd like to see changed. Hope this video has helped some, and thanks for watching.